The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete football.
Has a shot!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's the throw. Now there's a fine ball. Looking for the run. He's through here. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Off the post. Short changes him with that pass. Fiore. Matthäus. Well timed, excellent interception. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Scholes. Spread out to the left. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Throw in. Scholes makes the interception. Matthäus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Valverde. Martinez. Now it's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Gabriel cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Yamal sends it crossfield. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Xavi Simons. Bernardo Silva is herring after that one. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's found a way through. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, can they get him away? And it's been played through. Picked out, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Martinez. Aims beyond the defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Scholes. Looks to the other side. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Now the ball. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Fiore certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for options for movement. Chouameni. Now Simons.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. Chouameni.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just
after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
For your safety.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 21.
Here's the start of the second half.
Coming on to replace him is...
So neither side has yet broken through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Martinez receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Maldini. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Nicely intercepted. Mateus. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Xavi Simons. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to play it through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is good alertness. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Fiore. Bernardo Silva. Xavi Simons. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
Wriggles his way through. Played in deep. Cleared without complication. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. And that's an excellent interception. That's a little off target. Good ball, good take. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. And it's Pirlo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's got full. No mistake. And that could well be the winner.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Malaysia have taken the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Koku, it's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal, he is through here. Tries to pass it through. Great vision. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Iniesta. Kaká. Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been slipped through. Big shot! Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. Lewandowski lays it forward, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Højlund touches it back. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Seedorf. That is good alertness. Olise. Rice. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bernardo Silva. Simons! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Xavi Simons has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise, Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And it's Simons. Plays a sharp little ball. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Rice. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort. It's loose and... Oh, in he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Rice at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ended up in no man's land. Rice threads one in, and he was quick to react. Xavi Simons. He's in a great position here. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a searching pass. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kimmich. That is a great pick out. Rice is there to clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And here's Seedorf. And here's Haaland. And it's Rice.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! In for the pieces! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In it comes.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rice. Rijkaard. Seedorf. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Not the most accurate pass. He has a look up. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hakimi. Rijkaard. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Good ball, good take. He's got away. Højlund unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koku defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Neymar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Roberto Carlos.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
El dorsal 11.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's going to go a long way.
La asistencia este partido.
Just about up to the hour now. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. Van Dijk tries to clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde goes steaming forward. Oh, delightful ball.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that was very necessary. Barcelona have a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
Azar. Saliba. And it's been played through. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Half an hour gone in the second half. Tries to play it through. Hazard gets into a good position. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Decent chance! And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to thread one through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, this is a great position. Great ball, and he's in here. Now that's a fine challenge. And that should get the job done. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Haaland. Neymar. Cruyff. And the counter is on. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Barcelona finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Haaland is herring after that one. And that's been won straight back. Haaland, he's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
There is some
4.
activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Cruyff. That's good vision. Cruyff. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Valverde. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And Dijk spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Dijk cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. And here's Palmer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Barcelona could counter here. And it's Kaká. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Zanetti, quick look, then plays it in. Mendes gets it away. Chouameni. Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking tidy in possession here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marquinhos cuts it out. It's a searching pass. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Martinez. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. He can run onto that. Zanetti. And it's Palmer. Simons. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So what can they conjure from this one?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Palmer. Kaká. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Xavi Alonso for Palmer. Rijkaard. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Olise. Lewandowski. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kimmich. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Martinez is onto it in a flash. Taken back almost at once. Zanetti. It's gone for a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marquinhos. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer wins the duel this time. Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the...
There's the shot! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And here's Zanetti. Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Back into the middle. Oh, what a ball! Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bernardo Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist people.
Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
En el minuto 71.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
El dorsal 10. El dorsal 20.
So there's going to be another change here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here, driving through the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rijkaard. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Tchouaméni. Played back in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Olise. Now it's Rashford. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19.
Koundé, Van Dijk. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Olise. Rashford. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, can they get him away? Zanetti gets into a good position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi Alonso. Rashford. Great ball if he can get there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get rid. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, no joy this time. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Hunnit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. He can run onto that. Ono is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lopez. And that is expertly dealt with. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Martinez. Can he spark a counter here? Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ono receives it in a wide position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Hunnit. Valverde. Can he get onto this? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Palmer is onto this. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tries to get it clear. Mendes attempts a clearance. Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Martinez. He has found the way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Probing pass. Pickford clears it away. And here's Hunnit. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh no! Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the... And Hunnit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Rice plays it short. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 37 minutes is number 10.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Odo. And it's Valverde for Rice. Beckenbauer. It's Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. And it's Gullit. And no, that was never going to make it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Has been indicated.
He knows.
Palmer. Now, can they get him away? That is great defending, so alert. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, this is a great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Haaland! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
All members of the crowd,
And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Big header! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Odo. Adams. Lopez. Fermin! He's done very well to get to that.
Fermin is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. Ibrahimovic gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Simons. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Gullit. Out to the right. Now it's Valverde. Mendes wins the duel this time, and it's Palmer.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Uno is always looking to break lines. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take in a good area.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nicely weighted ball. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Pickford, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Knocks it into space. And here's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Crunching tackle. Xavi Alonso. Rice. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's gone loose. That has not gone well. Kaká. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that has been cut short. Oddo looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And this is Lewandowski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kaká kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a pretty loose pass. Valverde opts for safety. Uno. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's in plenty of space here. Bullish header! And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Can he get it through?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8. Federico
Uno.
Valverde.
Pass somewhat
Number
off target.
17, Xabi Alonso.
And it's Kaká.
Number 41. Rice. Coming on the
Now it's
field.
Haaland.
Number 9.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Number
Foul
15,
and a free kick in a
Rui
very
Costa.
dangerous area.
Number 24. Desiree Doué.
Beckenbauer has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's forced to go back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Valverde, and that is a little undercooked. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot.
Added minute has been indicated.
Kaká. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doué. Now Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found the way through. Ball swung in. Pickford claims it, safe hands. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Arsenal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to...
He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Stojkovic with the short one. Lam, up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Van Bouten has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. He's tried one!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Stojkovic. Coming on to replace him is number 4.
Bale gets it away. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chouameni is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Matheus Nunes. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed... Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's for Matheus Nunes! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Hazard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Bale. Bale. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Lofted in. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernando Torres. Roberto Carlos plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And Martinez gets shapes to shoot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Tries to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. And this is Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's another throw. And this is Torres. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, good ball! Decent chance! Just off target. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That ball looks a good one. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Martinez. Adams spots it and intercepts. Just eases him off the ball. Palmer. Dembele. This possibly the last play of the half. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Palmer. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in! Looking for options for movement. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Oh, what a mistake! Some really good ball movement. He has a look up. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Barcelona really could have done without this to further improve their position of comfort. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Aims beyond the defence. He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Header comes in! That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Martinez attempts a clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Martinez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Torres chasing after it. Dink through. And he gets rid in a hurry. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice physical challenge. And it's Tchouaméni. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Caceres. Now it's Bale. And he's intervened well there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball, and the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Haaland. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Might be danger here. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, he's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Xavi Simons. Matheus Nunes. And the keeper's got it again. Well, that pass isn't the best. Haaland!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Simons, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Bale. Number 21, Yamal. Coming on the
And it's
field,
Hazard.
number 11.
Knocks it into space.
Number 22,
Bergkamp.
Rashford. Substitution.
He was under real pressure there. It's run loose here. Now it's Rashford. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Dembele. And he's found a way past. Oh, it's come loose. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any up.
That's rather hopeful. That is decidedly lacking. Oh, that is asking. Shot a goal! And it's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Lopez.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dani Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Nicked it back promptly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Haaland. Great chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona really will be deflated by the result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go
Malaysia
any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
Great vision. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Forlan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's been cut out. Well played. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself...
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Rui Costa. He is through here. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. This might spell danger. Can he finish? And he hits the net. It again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Azar. Great ball! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No
great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to pass it through. Mateus is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Lewandowski. Neymar. Now it's Forlan. Azar.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on goal. Conte. Maradona. Spread it left. And that's really well manoeuvred. Law. He's in space and looking for options. Real chance! It's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Iniesta. Maradona. Nicely shaped ball. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's had it nicked away. Conte. Maradona. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Forlan shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Malaysia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, this looks sharp. Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. It's Asa! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Maradona. Now it's Forlan. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's superb. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Casillas will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball. Foot in. Law. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Law. Now it's Maradona. And he's running through. He's come in hard. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona really could have done without this. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Lewandowski! It's always been caught, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a throw. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Hakimi gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a searching pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Koku kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard in with the challenge. Still goalless. Howson cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Inzaghi. And the pass is intercepted. And he's worked it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ball is over the line. Kokchu.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Cruyff quietly revving up. Hakimi goes on a charge down the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Seedorf. And this is Lewandowski. Messi.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he cuts out the supply. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Time and again they are repelled. And he's managed to get free. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi gets into a good position. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Picked out, decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Takes a shot! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Shot, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his... And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's on it, can he get away? The ball goes in. Chance! And he hits the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rijkaard. Can he get it through? And this is Inzaghi. Cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front... It's Lewandowski! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like...
He's had a shot! He has done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21. El dorsal
So the manager
17.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 3.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Barcelona have their second corner now. And this is Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 20. Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Just a
18.
quarter of an hour to play.
El dorsal 7.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Albert Ferrer.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Alexander-Arnold. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, played right into his path. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And here's Azar. That looks a good ball through. Inzaghi! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Howson is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Now he's got space here. Beckenbauer could be danger here. Seedorf. Now it's Haaland, looking to play him in. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. We are into overtime. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they're quick to get it back. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Cruyff. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. This looks promising. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Dembele. Rijkaard. Brazil finding their passes. And Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Batistuta. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski picks it up out wide. Raul. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Short changes him with that pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now the ball's gone astray. Raul. Iniesta. Now it's Lewandowski. Always onto this. Bebeto is herring after that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No luck with that dink over the top. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the a collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And he's onside. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bebeto goes short. And they've got rid. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Batistuta. Ambitious ball here. Oh, important interception. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that has put paid to that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Chouameni. That is good alertness. That's an imaginative pass. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he was alert to it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Palmer. Nice looking ball. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, super ball! Bebeto.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Knocks it into space. Iniesta. Now, can they get him away? Harrison makes the interception. And here's Lopez. Oh, can he finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back on the way. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a searching pass. And that has been clubbed away. Referee's given a throw. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a sharp pass. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, played right into his path. Beckenbauer, and it's Chouameni. Barcelona in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Lopez. Raul. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos picks it up now. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gabriel cuts it out. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Defending was strong and firm. And that's a dangerous ball. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
And the shots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Será sustituido por
Zanetti. Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Bebeto with the short one. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Palmer. Pass somewhat off target. Palmer looking for options for movement. Wriggles his way through. He won't be happy with that one. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, good take in a good area. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's been shifted off it. Raul. Batistuta. That is lovely. Great vision.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal 19. Iniesta. Serán sustituidos.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
El dorsal 5. Messi.
Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Into the last 5 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Rui Costa. Oh, good read. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Raul. And here's Batistuta. And that pass has been well intercepted. Rui Costa. And that is a little undercooked. He's a sharp little ball here. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.